Our grandfather started the company in 1952. He worked in the local oil field here in Lake Charles, Hackberry.
With a little less than $4,000, bought 3 wooden hull boats and built a company from there. So the foundation was originally set on family and family values. When our dad came back from Vietnam, he joined his parents in the business, and then his 4 other brothers followed suit.
The company decided to build a new boat, and the reason they went with Cummins is because Cummins was just starting to put the K-model engine out there, and it was kind of like, let's give it a try, you know. There wasn't many out there, the price was right. They were saving money on the fuel. So the company went on a building program, baby steps, but they started building boats, and we just explored that market and give it a try. And it was one of the first boats on the Gulf Coast with Cummins engines. It was on, it performed very well.
1994, the diesel shop started, where we started doing an internal service of our own boats and barges. And then at the hands of my brother Mike, he grew the business externally and became one of the largest Cummins dealers along the Gulf Coast.
It's a proven product, that's what it is. I mean, it sells itself. You know, it's easy to work on. We have a lot of guys that can work on these engines. We reached out to Cummins. Cummins seen the technicians we had on board, seen all the experience we had, come to our location because we was growing the shop, we was adding on to our shop, and it just all fit in 1 week, to tell you the truth. I mean, they agreed to it, we agreed to it, and they've seen that we run them in our boats, and it was game on after that. Here on the coastal side of things, we have 43 boats, and on the river sides, we have 22 boats. We haul anywhere for all the chemical that all the refineries make, and we haul fertilizer on the river systems. So we got all our boats and barges run all the intercoastal waterway, all the Mississippi River, the Ohio River, the Tennessee River, and we have a couple barges that work in the Gulf of Mexico. I call a fleet like a hotel. A barge might come in for 1 night and it gets charged for 1 night, or it might be here for 30 days and gets charged for 30 days. The Cummins engines have to perform under a heavy-duty load, meaning we push a lot of chemical, we push them in different conditions. It could be a pretty day outside, or the wind could be 30 miles an hour with empty barges. You have to hold the barges up in the ship channel because you're passing ship traffic and all that.
Hurricane season, whatever it may be, using the Cummins engines in our boats to get us safely from point A to point B, it provides us an efficiency that is second to none. But it also just provides a sense of confidence that knowing that we have the Cummins engines in our boats, that we're going to provide the service with safety being the most important factor.
Growing up and working in a family business has its challenges, but it's all fun challenges. You know what it does? It brings out the best in us. We all have the same mindset. You know, we're gonna win at the end of the day, no matter who it is. We might have gotten mad at each other, but at the end of the day, we left this office, it was all good vibes with everyone. So working in a family business does have its challenges.
So one of the most important things that he's taught me whenever I took this position is to know your product. Just know your business. Know what you're doing, what you're getting into, and be better than the next guy. And I think that's something that probably stemmed from my parents, because service was what this whole company was built upon. And Devall Diesel followed that suit, and being better than the next guy is very important to us. And it's just a competitive mindset that we have. Cummins in our market is all about reliability and sustainability. We've been doing it for 50 years, so the sustainability is there. We've relied on them to provide us a product that's second to none. It's proven itself over and over, and then allowing us to be a dealer for them just to support that product just makes a great partnership.
It's American made, number one. Number two, I just can't stress how durable and dependable these engines are for us. You know, we run these engines past their prime, well past their prime. We push them.
Being a Cummins dealer really makes our job easier because majority of our boats have Cummins main engines and generators, and for us to have the knowledge, the accessibility, the cost of these engines really helps our towing side out. Actually, the parts are not really that high compared to some other engine manufacturers, to where it's cost effective to run Cummins. And that's a really good engine, and the length of the downtime and the hours we get out of certain engines makes a world of difference.
We have a large customer base that runs Cummins, and we stress to them, if you want to get the life expectancy out of those engines, you have to service them. And what I mean by service them is you have to tune them up properly and on time, and don't drag on that. You have to stay on top of that. And if you service those engines like you're supposed to, you will get way more than what you put into them on money, I promise you that. So service is key to any engine, not only Cummins, but to any engine. But we have so many technicians trained up to service Cummins engine. If you stay on top of that, you're gonna be very successful as a company. There was a lot of people that helped build Devall Diesel to what it is today.
So Mr. Leonard Jinks is one of the guys we almost call Uncle Leonard. He grew up with our dads.
Leonard is probably the biggest root so far to help grow. He's been here before me when there was just a mom and pop, and he worked for our parents just servicing our boats till whenever me and him started working together in the end of '93, beginning of '94, and he's still here today.
He comes with a great amount of knowledge. He's very meticulous in what he does. He's a legend in the industry.
It's important to do the things in the right way, in the right order, because when this engine leaves the shop, your name is on it and you want to be perfect. I'd rather Cummins engines because they're economical, easy on fuel, easy to work on, and get parts.
When I first took this job, he mentioned how he was going to retire. And I said, "Oh man, what are you going to do when you retire?" And he was, "Well, I'm going to just go sit at home." I said, "Well man, you can sit right there in your chair and you can teach all the young guys." So upon Mr. Leonard's knowledge, we developed Devall Diesel University, is what we call it, just in the back. So these young guys come up and they learn from him and some others that work alongside of him.
Working with the Devalls as a family business is really good because they treat everybody like you're one of them, and they really take care of their employees exceptionally above any other company I ever worked for.
Our team at Devall Diesel is second to none. I have all the confidence in the world, no matter where we send them, whether it's the most tenured guy, Mr. Leonard Jinks, or one of our younger up-and-coming techs, to go and support the brands that we carry and to work on and service the Cummins engines, to which we feel like is one of our foundations of Devall Diesel services. We have lots and lots of members, from the folks in our warehouse to counter sales. We couldn't do it without one another. So the foundation is laid upon our employees. It's not me, it's not Mikey, it's not anyone that shares the same last name. It's the people that grew this company, and that's the ones that we work with that keep our company going and keep our company strong. With the support of the Cummins brand, the Devall Diesel name is going to be here. It has been here, and along with Cummins, it will be here in the future.
The future of Devall Diesel is going to lie in his hands. But a picture would be to expand. We want to expand it to different, more locations on the Gulf Coast, possibly up the river system. And yeah, Cummins will be right along with us as we expand.
So after almost 50 years of having Cummins engines in our boats, the product has proven itself.